Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to continue with the fall theme. That's just what I'm going to do. Actually, I came across this look on Instagram. If I find the picture again, I'll put it here so you can see. Now, please don't judge. I am not a makeup artist, but that's where I got my inspiration. And I think it was last week I received this beauty in the mail. It's the Gemini Palette by Cosmetics, and I have been in love. I wanted this palette so bad, and it just continued running out, and I was never able to get my hands on it. And when it launched, I called Stephanie because I was in school, and I said, please order this palette for me. I was afraid for it to run out, like I said. But these are the shades. I think they are just beautiful and perfect for the fall. They have neutrals and they have some greens. And lately I have just been loving these greens. All right, let me tell you what I have on my face before I start. I have the Bare Minerals Bare Pro, which is this one, and my shade is Antique. Something else that I have been enjoying has been the Born This Way concealer. This could be used for contouring, for touch-ups. So Stephanie sent me a few of these, and my shade is Golden Beige. That's the one I use right under as a concealer. And then to do a little bit of a contour, I'm not a big contour person. I have no clue what I'm doing. But this one is in Mocha, and it's a little bit darker, obviously, as you can see. What else do I have on my face? I don't think I have anything else on my face. That's it. I've got that, and I just dyed my hair, so I might have some purple right around my hairline because I went this morning. I'm going to do this look for you. I think that you'll like it if you like the neutrals and the greens. And I've always been afraid of using green, so you'll see what I'm going to do. I've got a hair on my face that is really bothering me. All right, I'm going to start off with Luna, and I'll show you this shade in just a minute. And I'm just going to cover for my lid with it. And this is Luna right here in the corner. For me, it's pretty close to my skin tone, so it works well. If you're fair skin, it might be your perfect transition shade. I'm going to take Cupcake, which is this one right here, and I'm going to start on the outer corner, and then I'll bring it in. And I'm going to bring it up because of that whole hood thing that I got going on. And I'm just going to go back and forth with it. And like I usually say, don't worry about it coming down too far down because we can fix that up. All right, now that I've done both eyes, I cleaned off the brush, and I am just blending away here. I want to get some new brushes. Last night down in Cocoa Village, you've probably heard of Cocoa Beach if you used to watch I Dream of Jeannie. I love that show. Down in Cocoa Village, they do a few times a year, they do what's called Sip and Stroll, and you pay like a certain amount to go in. And all the little shops are open, and the little antique shops, and they have a wine tasting place. They have another place which is just for gourmet kitchen. They have a lot of little boutiques, and they have a Pandora. And you just walk around. They even have beauty shops and nail places and yoga places. And you walk around and they give you like, I don't know, half an ounce of wine when you go, which is why it's called Sip and Stroll. But I love to go there because, like, we went yesterday to one little shop, and it's a little art gallery, and it's run by these two ladies, but they bring artists mainly from Florida, and they do bring some from around the country. And I found some really cool little pieces made from palm frond, I guess it's called, baskets. I want to get one of those. All right, I think I've blended away enough. Now I'm going to take this shade. It's called Lorelei, and it's a mustard shade. It's this one right here. And I am going to go a little bit over my crease. And that will just help blend everything together. And hopefully eliminate some of the hard edges. So yeah, we had a really nice time, and I got to see some cool little places that had just recently opened. One of them brings, I'm adding some more. One of them brings a lot of artifacts from Mexico. I went into a soap and lotion little shop, and everything is handmade. It was amazing. Really nice stuff. No, I didn't buy anything. Taking this NYX pencil, and it's called French Fry, and I'm just going to apply it to my lid. It does pretty much the same concept as the Milk, but I'm going to use a shade on my movable lid, and I want it to really pop, even though these don't need an awful lot of help because they work exceptionally well. The shade I'm going to use is this one right here, and it's called Gemini. Such a pretty shade, and I'm taking a flat shader brush to add that shade, and I'm just adding it to my movable lid. Maybe if I turn my mirror, I could see a little bit more. I could see a little bit better of what I'm doing. All I'm doing is patting. When I saw this look on Instagram, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to try that. So I've been wearing it almost every day, just playing with it and see what looks better, and I couldn't wait to share it with you. I think that even for the ladies that don't like to wear a lot of bright colors on the eyes, I think you might like this, because we're going to keep all our neutrals up on the upper lid. I'm going with the flat shader brush, and I'm going back in with that brown with Cupcake, and I'm just intensifying the outer V, and I'm bringing it up a little bit just to combine a little bit better Gemini, the shade that I applied to my movable lid, and because when I was blending I tended to knock off a little bit. This palette is so pigmented, and you can do this look with any palette because these shades are available in just about every palette. I'm sure if you go through your collection you're going to find these shades. I'm going in with NYX, and this is in Rocky Mountain. It is a green shade, and I'm going to use it on my lower lash line, and that's where we're going to add our pop of color. And I'm going to bring it up because my eyes are so hooded, it doesn't make any sense for me to add a wing liner. Okay, now I'm going back in my palette, and I'm going to use Leo, which is this shade, this green shade right here. I'm taking an Alamar brush, a flat shader brush, and I'm gonna go right over it. I've done this look with the Under Overdrive from Urban Decay with that pencil that I really like, that 24/7. I've done it with that pencil as well. I just thought today I'd try it with the NYX, and it works just as well. So either the NYX or the 24/7. The shades are not exactly the same. They are a bit different. Now I'm taking a pencil brush, and I'm going back in with Lorelei, which is this shade right here. And I'm going right underneath and bringing it up. And the only reason I'm doing this is because it's the same shade I applied over my crease, and that way there's some kind of, it just kind of brings everything together in my opinion. Now I'm going with this bright green shade here called Goals, and you don't have to do this. I'm going to do my inner corners with that green. You could use champagne if that's what you want to do. I'm going to take a little bit of concealer, just a little bit, and I'm going to add a drop on both sides. And I'll take my sponge and just bring it up. Going to use this Tarte palette. It was from a couple of holidays ago, but I have it right here next to me so I can use it. I think Stephanie had given me that palette, and I'm just going in here because I want to get a light shade, a lighter shade, so I could apply it right underneath my brow bone. Why do I always say that? It's underneath my brow. It's just a matte shade, but I think it just makes it look a little cleaner. For my blush, I'm going to use this one. It's called Note. I received this in the Boxy Charm, and I think it looks, I think it looks good with this look. I've used this before. It's a peachy shade. Yes, I know. I'm getting into the peachy shades here. For my lipstick, I'm using Trendsetter by Huda Beauty. I'm going to use a lip strobe from Huda Beauty, and this one's it's in Shameless. And I'm just going to add a little bit right in the center. I'm going to do my mascara, I'm going to do my hair, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. Let me know what you think about this look. Let me know if you have this palette and what you think of it. I'd love to hear from you. And is this something that you would wear? These neutrals with green? If there is any other palette that you want to see me using, or that you have and you want to get some ideas, let me know. I mean, I'm not a professional, I'm not a makeup artist, but you know, we can play with makeup together. Thank you all so much for visiting with me. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. And don't forget, ladies, follow your passion, whatever it may be. I'll see you next time.